to share a quick summary of the story. What happens is a boy born in a hospital. This sounds like an everyday thing, except for one minor detail. The boy ages backwards. What does this mean? He was born a man. The nurses and doctors thought that he would ruin their career in the hospital. The boy's name was Benjamin Button. His mother is in denial of what his son is going through. His father in the story, Roger, is more concerned about where Benjamin stands in the community than his actual son. He insists that Benjamin is to be treated like a child. Roger eventually accepts Benjamin, but only when he can appear to be his brother. Now, I'm sure you're all thinking, what do you do if you age backwards? Benjamin deals with his age the opposite of someone his age would. For instance, in kindergarten, he wants to do what old men do. He would much rather sit on the patio with a cigar than play trains with other kids. What is the lesson behind this story? The meaning behind this is that Benjamin changes nature's idea of how we are expected to act based on our age. This is talking about the idea of who we are as a person is based on our age, which we know is not true.
Yes. How's my wife? How's she doing? Your wife? Is it a boy? Is it a girl? I don't. Yeah, somewhat. What does that mean? It's going to ruin my professional reputation. You should just go see for yourself what it is. Are you my father? I certainly hope so, because you could get me out of here or give me a more comfortable rocker. Nurse, this is not my child. I'm your child. Who are you? Well, I'm not entirely sure the depth of who I am, because I was just born 6 minutes ago, but I am. My last name is entirely, for sure, Button. And you are my father, Mr. Button. No, I'm not. What am I gonna do? I can't take him home. What if I'm on the street walking and someone comes up to me and says, "Hey, how's your newborn son?" And I show them this 70-year-old man? What are they gonna think? Oh, this is outrageous. Our reputation is going to be ruined. What do I do? No, I am not giving you a bigger blanket. It doesn't even cover my legs. It's bad enough if your rockers are uncomfortable. You're a baby. That's a baby-sized blanket. I just wish people would stop yelling at me and getting mad at me. It's not my fault I was born as apparently a grown man. I don't know how this world works. I've only been in it for a few minutes. What do I do? My kid said he doesn't want to walk home in a blanket. Go to the town and buy your son some clothes. Oh. And a cane, Father. I want a cane. Excuse me, I would like to buy some clothes for my newborn baby. The newborn baby department is that way. He's a rather large baby. They have the largest baby clothes here. Did I say newborn? I meant 16. Oh, I thought you meant something more like 6 hours. The youth department is that way. That seems like an awful big coat for a 16-year-old boy. Here's your new suit, son. Wow, thanks, Father. It seems rather funny. I don't want to be made a monkey of. You being made a monkey of. I'm walking around with a 70-year-old baby. Okay, I'll get dressed. Hurry. I will, Father. I'm ready, Father. What are you gonna call me? Are you just gonna call me baby for a while? I think we'll call you Methuselah. Okay.
As you can probably see, Benjamin was not having much fun despite his father's efforts. So then, his father decided to put him in play dates, which did not work out either.
Your first day of kindergarten. Don't look so sad. The school? Hello? He got kicked out of school? For what? He's falling asleep. He gets just enough sleep. You got kicked out? I guess we'll just tell people you're far too young for kindergarten. Or far too old.
Benjamin was only a child by the means of a literal standpoint. His mental capacity and even his looks were both caught up with the older men and men in other generations.
Can it be? Am I younger? My hair has gotten shorter and less thick. My skin seems firmer. Have I unaged?
What are you doing?
It's a cigar, Father.
You're a baby. You can't smoke a cigar.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna give you a spanking. Just kidding. It'll stunt your groom.
Meanwhile, Benjamin's grandfather supported him, and they got along fairly well.
For God's sake, look at him. He looks like an old geezer.
Why you gotta be so judgmental? I passed my entrance exam into Yale. Go to Harvard? This is the worst mistake y'all will ever make. Even Benjamin's relationship with the one he loved was affected. She no longer wanted anything to do with him when he came back from the Spanish-American War.
Look at me. I look younger than ever.
Do you think that's anything to boast about?
That Hildegard, I can't help it.
No, you're simply just stubborn.
Hi, I'm Roscoe Button, son of Benjamin Button. I'm often mistaken for my father. It's hard at home. He is de-aging. I have to step up as a parental figure. A son should not have to take care of his father. A father should take care of his son. I try not to blame him for his de-aging, but in the end, I usually end up blaming him. When visitors come to our house, I want you to call me Uncle, not Roscoe.
But I'm your father. Roscoe's son was soon born, and he started to play with Benjamin. Benjamin became younger and finally found playing with toys was entertaining to him. Then one day he got even younger, and as he was asleep in his crib, everything turned white, and Benjamin no longer exists.